I think one of the biggest reasons that people never learn to trade is because they believe that they have to predict the future, and that's completely wrong. When I tell people that I trade for a living, one of the first questions I get asked is, so where do you think the market's going next or tomorrow, right? And the truth is, I don't know. I don't know, and neither does anybody else. And the day that you stop trying to predict the future is usually the day you become a much better trader. A lot of people think that traders are brilliant forecasters. They're actually not. They're brilliant risk managers. Think about a casino. The casino doesn't know whether the next person walking through the door is going to win or lose. They don't need to. They simply know that if they continue to follow the rules, the same rules, over hundreds and thousands of bets, the probabilities work in their favour. Trading is exactly the same. So let me show you what I mean quickly. So imagine you had a strategy with a win rate or a strike rate of 45%. A strategy that wins 45% of the time, meaning that you win 45 trades out of 100. Most people would say that isn't a very good strategy. But let's take a look a little bit deeper. Let's just say for every losing trade, it cost you $100 or £100. But every winning trade makes you $250 or £250. Now imagine you take 100 trades. So 55 of these are losers. 55 times 100 is your loss, which is $5,500 or pounds. So even though you were wrong more often than you were right, you still made 45 times 250, which equals $5,750 or pounds. And that is because trading isn't about being right. It's about making more when you're right than you lose when you're wrong. And there's always a cost of doing business in any business. So in a regular business, you'll have your unit cost and there'll be some overheads, right? Which is the cost to produce the thing. And then you'll have the total sale price, which is this. And then this up here will be profit. But there's a cost of doing that, of producing that profit. Same in trading. The difference is this will be down here will be your overheads, which will be your losing trades, lost trades, your fees to your broker, maybe your platform, right? Maybe your business, like your computer costs. And up here, your profit is made from your winning trades. But there's a cost. There's a cost of doing business. So once you understand that, you start focusing on managing risk a bit more. So it is something I'd like you to do today. The next time you hear somebody on YouTube confidently predicting where price is going to go next or the market's going to go next, ask yourself one question. What happens if they're wrong? Because most people never ask that. Professional traders ask that first. Because managing what happens when you're wrong is far more important than convincing yourself you're going to be wrong.